Well, in Atlanta, a nice Sunday afternoon and an early tip as we take a look at the starting lineups. Brooklyn will remain with that five that they've been consistent with since Lin returned. Lynn Foy, Hollis Jefferson, LeVert, and Lopez.
By LeVert. The veteran Randy Foy giving it back to the rookie from Michigan. Lopez rolls home the little push shot by Brooklyn.
Nice point in paint again. You keep your eyes on these Hawks guards getting in that paint, getting production.
Jeremy Lin.
There he
and
is.
one.
Got another assault on the lane again, Bob. Both teams have, saw Dennis on one end of the floor, and Jeremy Lin says, I think I can get there too, and makes a tough shot there and a chance for a three-point play.
First foul on Ersan Ilyasova. And Jeremy Lin, a 79% foul shooter. Pumping it up and in. Ersan 6'10".
Yeah.
He can play inside when required. Howard. And a nice steal by Lin, his former Rocket teammate. 10-7 Nets. He looks
yeah, he's pushing the
a little
ball.
winded as he's going to go back now to the locker room.
Right, but he was pushing the ball, Bob, when he got it on that defensive end.
Jeremy Lin swallowed up. Dwight Howard leads the break. Look out from behind, and Lin pokes it away. 14-11 Atlanta. Nets reverse off the glass for Whitehead.
The pass, I think Dwight's telling him, that was a good pass. That's a good pass, Dennis.
That's right. Keep him coming.
Yeah, you go. There you go.
Just don't throw me a 98-mile-an-hour fastball.
Exactly.
Jeremy Lin with the lay-in, and Brooklyn goes back up by one. And Coach Bud wants to talk things over. 4-5 Brooklyn brass taking a look at these guys over the 82 games to say, right, this guy's got some potential as they look to rebuild the franchise. Jeremy Lin. This little runner is good.
Jeremy always wants to get in that lane. That time he successfully does it. Nice pass.
50-40. Lin on the bounce to Lopez. Shoots and hits.
What it takes is to see the ball go in the basket, Bob, whether that's a lay-in, a free throw, a three-point shot, and you get started.
Jeremy Lin pumps home a three-pointer of his own. That's his first of this game. Offense, I think the guy you got to turn to, I mean, other than Dwight, Ersan, and Dennis, is Tim Hardaway Jr. He was just 1 for 6 in that first half.
Yeah, you got to get him involved. And I'm sure Shooter is aware of that.
Offensive foul.
So I think they need to run that a little bit more often.
We started the game with Howard being. Be nice to revisit that too, get the big fella going. Good hands by Dennis, but Lin is able to recover and guide it home.
Orlando Magic-ish.
Lopez couldn't get it to fall. LeVert been quiet. Nails this one. And this is the danger. You're slipping back again, Hawks. 13 down. LeVert driving it and laying it in, and it goes to 15.
Consistently here. Not yet.
Jeremy Lin. Oh, Dennis got leveled by Booker.
By Schroeder. Pass to the big fella.
84-72. Jeremy Lin cut off. The basket counts, and a foul. Dennis with his
in and gets into the lane and is able to take that contact and get to the line.
You know, he's 6'3", 200 pounds.
Yes, sir.
Solidly put together.
Yes,
80 Nets. 6:50 to play.
Well, Prince missed a block out then, but done so many good things, you can forgive him.
McDaniels, a tight 2. Lopez, soft touch. 5-84 Brooklyn. Schroeder to Hardaway. Tim could use a screen. And Dunleavy colliding with Lin to stop the break. Hawks in the penalty. Jeremy Lin to the line.
At this point, though, Dwight needs to go to his strength, man. He's been so effective on that post, Bob. If they can get him the ball down low, let him go to work. And, of course, he can pass from the post.
this year on the road in the Southeast. 97-84, under 5 to play. Mike Dunleavy, mid-ranger.
Good look.
Hollis Jefferson the rebound.
Didn't get it to go.
And hasn't that been the story of the afternoon?
It has.
Herson will come back in after a brief rest. Lopez. Hardaway Jr. trying to keep hope alive down the stretch here.
Here's his pick and roll that they've run almost exclusively.
Yep. Just killed the Hawks with it.
Yes.
Although a turnover here. It rolls to mid-floor, and Lynn gets it. 3 on the shot clock, and a jam for Hollis Jefferson. Jeremy Lin over to Hollis Jefferson. And Rondae Hollis Jefferson with a monster dunk on Taurean Prince. One of the big stories is that net bench. And yeah, they're yucking it up after that dunk. But the damage that they did was impressive.
Thank you, Ryan. Jeremy, you guys were here just about 2.5 weeks ago, and in the post-game locker room, you said you were upset because you missed a 3 that could have tied it, and how badly you wanted to win for Kenny Atkinson. Well, now you give him the first win against his former team. You do it in this fashion. So can you describe what this moment is like for you, for your coach, and for the rest of the guys?
You know, I think I felt like I owed him one, and I just wanted to come out here and just play hard. And 1 o'clock start, so a lot of times whoever's ready or more ready will usually win the game on an early game. So we as a team really just felt like in Washington we didn't play the way that we wanted to. It wasn't up to our standards, and I thought that every single person was ready tonight who stepped on the floor.
Yeah, big reason you guys jump out to that substantial lead early on is the bench, an absolutely dominant performance by that second unit. What did you see out of their play and where they took advantage?
I felt like the bench just did a great defensively. I know they were down to the wire in terms of 24 seconds. They shot a lot of shots at the end of the shot clock, which means you're doing your coverages right. You're making it difficult. You're making them feel your defensive presence. And I felt like the bench did a great job. And then we got out and they moved the ball. They shared it. And you saw, again, like a lot of guys contributing on the bench. It's not like one guy had 30. It's just 10, 8, 6, stuff like that. And I think that just shows that they're doing it together.
Complete team effort, but Jeremy, the month of March, you guys 7 and 8, a complete turnaround. Kenny Atkinson points to you is one of the biggest reasons why. What do you continue to see out of this group as you guys finish off this season?
I'm always a little bit wary to give myself so much credit. I feel like just to be honest, I'm just really thankful to God I'm still healthy right now. I think going through that and just being healthy, being on the floor, I think that's just been a lot of fun. And then I think the guys care for each other. We really genuinely want to do things the right way, from management to coaching staff to players. And I think sometimes that's what it takes. It takes a couple months or a few months to figure out how do you want to play, what's your team identity, and then eventually you start to figure it out. And I think that's what we're doing right now. So,
congrats, Jeremy. We'll let you go back with your team.
All right, thanks.
All right, back to you guys.
Well, that combo there, Lin and Lopez, connected on a historic bucket in Nets history. Lin finding Brook for the bucket to pass Buck Williams for first on the Nets all-time field goal list. We'll come back with more.